Okay, so your remote won't pair. You have no network connection. You've moved to a different location, so you can't use the app on the Amazon Fire TV app off of your smartphone. What I do is I have an older remote, and hopefully you'll have more than one remote. I have an older remote, and these are the best for it. And I pair up. I can't get this remote to pair. I've checked it. It's got really good contacts, are clean, and that's one thing to check. If your contacts are green or whatever, of course you're going to put brand new batteries in it. But if you can't get it to pair, and you can sit there and press that home button until your thumb's hurting on some of these things. These type of remotes, this particular remote is very stubborn. These, not so much. So I'm going to give this a try and see if this one will pair up. And then once you get this one to pair up, which I may have to turn the Fire Stick back off because it's went to the screensaver. But I'm going to press the home button on this one and see if it'll pair up. And I'm not sure if it has anything to do with it because it's got on the screensaver, but I'm going to turn it off of screensaver, so bear with me a second here. I'm going to unplug this thing and plug it back up. And we're going to let this thing boot back up. And then we're going to try it. I'm going to get this old one to pair up, which the batteries might not be so good in it, so we'll see. It worked the other remote, or the other Fire Stick. So we're going to come up with no network connection. I'm rebuilding one for a customer. And we got to wait for it to go through its routine. I'm already holding the home button though. So, of course this one don't work. So I'm going to hold down on this home button and hope that this one pairs up. You'll see it in the bottom right of the screen when it does it. And this typically works. I probably should have put newer batteries in the older remote. Always use new batteries when you're trying to do this. You have to have patience with these things. When I have two hands available, I use both remotes doing this, trying to get one of them to come on. Which I'm going to press this other one, it's laying up here. Still nothing. Could be the batteries in this. Oh, there we go. Remote control is now connected. Okay, so that's the old one. See, now we're going to go to settings, and we're going to go to controllers and Bluetooth devices right here. We're going to click that. And Amazon Fire TV remotes. Pair, unpair, and update your Amazon Fire TV remotes. So I'm going to click on that. And then I'm going to click down here where it says add a new remote. Okay, now I'm going to take the new remote and press the home button. The one that I couldn't get paired up by pressing the home button. Tried it for 15 minutes. Wouldn't do it. This makes it search for it. It's not searching for it when you're on the other part. And it still takes a minute to happen. I usually just sit there and hold the button in and then alternate clicking it. And there it goes, ready to pair. Click that. Oh, the center button on your old remote. Whoops, took it. Ah. Okay, ready to pair. Click this one. Nope. Oh, what a wonderful time for the update. So now it's doing an update, but you can see that it did take it, but I got interrupted by an update. Let's see. You don't press any buttons on the remote. And let's see where we're at when we get back. It says it's complete. Okay. So now we have the new remote working, see? And that's how you do it. And of course, home is unavailable because I'm redoing a Fire Stick, but at least now I can move around. I could not get this remote to pair. I spent 15 minutes pressing this button here, trying to make it pair, and it wouldn't work. So I took my old remote, and if you're rebuilding these things or dealing in these, you probably have one of these. Or if you have a newer one, a remote, these type of remotes, for some reason, those second generations are just horrible. And now I'll have to take this remote back to the first generation Fire Stick that I rebuilt for someone and repair it again, but I'm going to redo it anyway, so it's no big deal. So now we can redo this Fire Stick. And one thing I like to check is when I redo the Fire Sticks, of course that'll be a different video. I don't have enough time to, it's not the subject right now, but I like to check the storage when I'm redoing Fire Sticks for other people to see if how much it has. Let's see if we can connect to my own network. And we're going to go home, over here to settings. And when you're rebuilding a Fire Stick for someone, or if it's your own Fire Stick, go to your applications and scroll down to manage, and that'll show how much storage you have over here on the right. And this is about half done. So it's okay. I can delete the old apps off this thing that's on it. I probably made it anyway years ago. Let's see what they got on here. Now they've got Cinema, Cyberflix. I already got File Links, got the Firefox, got a Mobdro, got some players. So I'll just go take off those Cinemas and take off those two old ones. Oh, they got Megabox Lite. So I'll take off a bunch of their apps that they haven't used for a while, clear up some of that, and then I'll just go ahead and add the two apps I'm using currently, which is CineTV and the Mobdro. Mobdro, 9 times out of 10, will have to just be deleted and re-added. But if you get one of these things and this internal space is all the way over to the end almost, you're better off just to reset it to factory and start all back over. But anyway, that's how you pair your remotes up when you don't have Wi-Fi. If it's already been on your Wi-Fi, you can get the app on your phone, the Amazon Fire TV app, and you can it'll work it, and you can go over to the settings and then your controllers and your Bluetooths and then make it find the remote again.